So what are the 5 golden things you've got to know before you walk into an investor's room and you pitch your business? That's an important question. I imagine if you're watching this, you either have a business or a business idea that you're thinking of, and you want to raise a bit of funding for it. So let me tell you, as somebody who invests in entrepreneurs myself, what are the 5 key things that you need to know before you pitch your business? Number 1, and this is probably one of the most important, know your numbers. Many entrepreneurs are creative people who are great at solving problems or identifying a gap that nobody else had thought of. And then we think, well, just because I'm great at picking up a problem and I'm great at coming up with solutions for that problem, I then don't need to understand how the numbers work. It's really important for entrepreneurs to learn to make numbers your friend. And look at numbers as nothing more than a story. If you ever listen to our accountants speak, they say to you, somebody needs to do your books. You know why? Because a set of financial statements or management accounts is nothing more than a story. All it's telling you is a story about your business. And if you begin to look at numbers in accounting and finance as a language of communication, it breaks the barrier. So I had a real challenge with numbers when I started, and then I just started looking at it as a language, and I started saying, what's this number trying to tell me about my business? So the first thing I'll say to you is know your numbers, and know the important numbers. Know your revenues, know your margins, gross and net. Know what your tax burden is going to be, know your cash flow cycle, know what your current ratio is going to be, know all of that stuff, because your business hinges on you knowing that stuff. That's the first thing. The second thing I'd say if you want to pitch your business is be very, very clear on how you arrive at the value for your business. We see it all the time. Entrepreneurs who walk in, fantastic business, or a fantastic business idea, but he wants too much money. He walks into my office and he says, Vusi, give me 2 million. Well, no one's going to give you 2 million, firstly, for an idea. And if they are, it better be a hell of an idea. Because what you're saying to me is you want me to give you my money to make your dreams come true. That doesn't sound fair, does it? So if you're clear on the value of your business, you're probably going to succeed. The third thing I would say to you is test it first. There is nothing better than people who wake up in the morning and do things for themselves. Then people will help them. Here's a good example. If you were driving down the freeway, say the M1, and it was a rainy day and it was thunder outside, and you're driving on the slow lane and you drive past on the yellow lane a car that's stopped and the hazards are on, and in the car is a fellow sitting on his phone. Terrible weather outside, it's raining and there's thunder. Would you stop and help him? No, you wouldn't. But if you were driving past that same car and the fellow was standing outside his car, door open, he was dripping wet and he was pushing the car uphill, would you stop and help him? Probably. Because there is something about humanity that wants to help people who are helping themselves. So if you are thinking about starting a business, my best advice to you is start it. Sell it to someone, something. Get a friend, a family member, a girlfriend, an ex-girlfriend, a boyfriend or ex-boyfriend. Get somebody to buy it. Because if you can get somebody to buy it, you can prove that there's a business case. Number 4, this is the golden rule. Have fun. Business is about fun. I work still to this day, I'm ashamed to say, between 15 and 18 hours a day. And the reason I work that much is because it's not work. I'm having fun. So if you're looking for spaces where you can have fun and change things and break rules, go for it. And number 5, and this is the most important thing I'm going to share with you now, write this one down. Pick the best team for your business. Businesses fail not because the business fails, but because the people in those businesses are either inadequate or they have failed the business. You've got to pick the best people. I am willing to pay top dollar to get people in my team who are the best people in that thing, doing that thing. I have lawyers who are second to nobody. I have accountants who are second to nobody. My transaction team is second to no one. My marketing team, second to no one. If you have the best team, you can build the best business. Great businesses are built by great teams. It doesn't work the other way around. So if you really want to build a big business and you want to do well as an entrepreneur, those are my 5 tips for how to make it. Good luck to you.